Hello, my fashion lovers. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today, we're going to be looking at how to cut a short gown with a placket. We're going to cut and sew the gown, and I'll be showing you how to sew the plackets and how to attach the placket to the gown. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment on my video. And also put on your notification bell to be notified anytime I post a new video. Alright, let's go to the cutting table to begin our tutorial. To begin the tutorial, the gown we are cutting is on the thumbnail. It's the picture on the thumbnail. It's going to be a straight gown with a pocket and a placket. So let's start. The length of the gown I'm working with is 35 inches. And the upper part is going to, that is the upper part of the gown, is going to, which I'm going to use this fabric to sew, is going to be 21 inches. While the down part, which is going to be the Ankara, is going to be 14 inches. So on this fabric, I'm going to be marking 21 inches on this fabric. Then the Ankara will mark 14 inches. So I'll be measuring 21 inches on this fabric plus 1 inch joining allowance. It's going to be 22 inches. 22 inches. And to know the amount of fabric I'm going to fold, I'm going to use the biggest part of the body, which is the hip. The hip I'm working with is 29. When I divide it by 4, it will give me 6.5. 6.5 plus 2 inches. That is what I'm going to fold. So I'm going to reduce this pattern. I'm going to reduce it and check what I have here. 6 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. Okay, I'll work with this. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 14. When I divide it by 2, I will have 7. I'll have 7. From here, I will take the half-inch slope because the person I'm making for is a girl of 11 years. So I'm taking half-inch. If it's an adult, I will take 1 inch, but for a girl of 11 years, I'm taking half-inch on the shoulder slope. From this line, I will check what I have on the shoulder. What I have here is 7. I'm going to take 7 as the armhole. I've made a video on how to determine your armhole. Taking 7 for the armhole. And the neck, to take the neck, I'll be the wideness of the neck, because it's going to have a slit at the front. I'll be taking 2.5 inches. I'll be taking 2.5 inches by 3 inches. I took 2.5 inches by 3 inches for the neck. I hope you see what I'm marking. Then I'll connect to the shoulder. From here, I'm going to take her waist. From the shoulder to her waist is 10 inches. That is where I will place the neck. The bust I'm working with is 27. When I divide it by 4, it will give me 6.5. plus 2 inches sewing allowance. I want it to be a little bit free on her body. I'm going to take the waist measurement. 26 divided by 4 will give me 6.5, plus 2 inches sewing allowance. To get her hip from this waist, I will just take 6.5 inches to get her hip. If it's an adult, you take 9 inches to get the adult's hip. And the hip I'm working with is 29. When I divide it by 4, it's going to give me 7. So I include 7 plus 2 inches. I'm going to connect. Just mark it down. And on the armhole, I'm going to get the midpoint. Midpoint is 3.5. Now connect. Now I'm going to cut. This is the front part. I'm going to cut. With this, I'm going to place it to get the back. The back is not going to have a zip because it will have a placket opening at the front, so it's going to be very easy to wear the gown. So I will just place it and cut the back. But to cut the back, I'm going to take the width, the same width, but the neck, I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to be taking 1.5 inch for the back. The back neckline, I'll be taking 1.5 inches. So I'll connect from the neck. And I'll cut. I'm not going to put that on this fabric because it's a little bit stretchy. Don't put that on the stretchy fabric. That's why I'm not putting that. The 1.5 inch for the back. Now I'm going to cut the down part. We're going to join to this one, which is going to be 14 inches. I'm going to cut it with the Ankara to join to this place to complete the 35 inches. Now to cut the down part, I'm going to measure the 14 inches we removed from the initial cutting. I'm going to take 14 inches. I'm going to take 15 inches because we're going to join and fold at the down part. So I'm going to take 15 inches. So now I'm going to place this to get the same width. I'm going to place this and cut. To cut out your plackets, we're going to get your fabric, and you're going to measure. We're going to measure, take 6 inches. What I have is 6 inches by the width, and the length. The length I have is 7 inches. You can cut 8 inches, you can cut 7 inches, depending on how you want it to be. And the width is 6 inches. After cutting it, after marking it, you cut it out. Then you're going to get your interfacing tool, and iron on the wrong side, that is the back. We're going to iron it on the back fabric. Now for this line here, I'm going to mark it out with my pen. Make sure you iron your plackets. Iron it at the middle part so that you get the middle. And now I'm going to rule my line. Before I rule my line, I'll be taking 5 inches on the placket, because that is where I want the sewing to end. I'm taking 5 inches, that is where the sewing will end. And I'll mark out the middle part. After marking out the middle part, on this side, I'm going to take 1/2 inch. On this part, I'm going to take 1/2 inch. And on this side, I'm going to take 1/2 inch. And I will take it up. On this part, I'm going to go up. I'll go up by 1/2 inch on this part. I'll mark this line. And on this line, I'll mark this part too. So now I will take it to the machine, and I'm going to sew right from here down, cross here, then sew up. I'm going to sew it from here up. And to sew it, you are going to get the fabric you're going to sew it on. Make sure you get the middle part. Make sure you get the middle part by ironing it down. Then you're going to place this. Make sure that this line is on this line. You're going to turn the back of your fabric. You're going to turn the back, because you're going to flip it across. You're going to flip it across. You're going to take the back. This is the wrong side. You're going to take the right side, place it, because when you flip it, this one is going to the front. I'm going to place it at the middle. Place it at the middle. Use your pin to hold it down. Use your pin to hold it down so that it will not shift. So it doesn't shift when you are sewing. Use your pin to hold it in place. it doesn't shift. Now let's go to the machine and stitch. I'm going to stitch it, this line from here up. Now I'm going to stitch on the marked lines that I showed you. I'm going to stitch on the marked lines. I'll back stitch. After sewing it, remove your pins, then flip it to the right side. Turn the placket to the right side. Turn it to the right side. Now you're going to place your seam like this, and you're going to get the ½ inch. Take ½ inch on this place, flip it over and sew on the same line. Flip it over and sew. The same thing with with this side. Push in your seam, take ½ inch, and sew down. Let's go to the machine and do it. Once you flip it to the front, you're going to fold ½ inch, then place it on top of the line where you have sewn it before, and sew. After sewing the other side, come to this side, fold your ½ inch, fold your ½ inch, and sew. After stitching, then you place the left to the up, or you place this to the side, depending on the one you want. I'll place it like this. Then you're going to fold this down part, place it on top. Place it on top. Now for this down part, I'm going to cut it, separate it. I'm going to cut up this under. I'm going to cut it up, bulky part. Just cut it up. I'm going to place this. Place it on top. I'm going to fold this. Fold it. Place this up. Okay. Fold it down part. Fold it down. Place it. Fold it. Okay, sew it at the edges. I'm going to use this button. I'll put two of it. Attach it here. I'll attach it here. Attach this here so that you can press it. Attach this here so that you can press it. Attach the two. Now I'm going to cut on the bias, pipe the neck. I'm going to cut the bias so we can pipe the neck. But before I pipe the neck, I'm going to join the back and the front together before I pipe the neck. Now, after making the plackets, see what I have here? I'm going to attach my pin here. After sewing the plackets, now I'm going to join the back. I'm going to join the back and the front together so I can pipe the neck. Join it together. To cut the bias for the piping, to pipe the neck, you're going to throw it in a bias form. I'm going to cut it in a bias form. To pipe the neck, fold your fabric in place. Cut the remaining part. Then fold it. Fold it at the edge where you cut off. And so now let's turn it. Going to turn it like this and fold. After sewing it, this is what I have. See how neat it is. Now I'm going to use this. I'm going to attach this here. I'm going to attach this here. Attach the button so that you can press it. After sewing the placket, I'm going to take the down part. I'm going to attach it on the front side, then attach on the back side. Let me attach and show you. Cut the pockets, fold your fabric, place your hand, then make sure you stretch your hand very well. Then mark it, take it round. And cut. So what we measure it, what we have is length 10 and the width is 7. Length 10 and width 7. And with this, we're going to measure your waist 3 inches down your waist. For this, Waist I'm working with is 10 inches. So I'm going to go down by 3 inches to fix my 3 inches below the waist to fix the pocket. To cut the sleeve I'm working with, the length of the sleeve I'm working with is 6 inches for the length. So I will take 6 inches plus 1 is sewing allowance, making it 7 inches. I'll mark it. For her cap height, I will take 2 inches for the cap height. Then on this line, I'll measure the round sleeve. The round sleeve I'm working with is 11 divided by 2. They give me 5.5 plus 1 is sewing allowance. From here, I'll mark a straight line. Mark a straight line. Get the middle of this 7, 3.5, 3.5. Let's curve it down. And this place, let's curve it. The round sleeve, 11 divided by 2, give me 5.5 plus 1 inch. Take it down. I'll cut. With this, I'll use it to cut the second sleeve. I'll take it to the machine, place it, sew it down, sew this place down and show you. After fixing the sleeve, now you're going to use the sewing allowance that you left. Use it to shape. Use it to shape the gown. I'm going to use 1.5 inch to shape the gown. Now I'll do it and show you. After sewing, see what we have here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to fold the down part, and that is all we have for today. See you next time.